Hey friend, have you came across CB Passive Income and want to know if it actually works? Well, hey, in this exciting episode today, we are going to do a CB Passive Income review and case study. I did like a review on this product maybe a couple weeks back, and then was curious on whether or not it actually worked. So not only did I review it, but I actually tested it out and tried it out. And so I ran traffic, paid the money to try the CB Passive Income course from Patric Chan, and got back some results. So stick around because I'm going to share with you exactly what my results were and my interesting findings that I think will be very interesting for you. All right. My name is Chris from ChrisandNjigha.com, and this channel is all about empowering you, the home business entrepreneur, with the mindset and the online skill sets to get results, make money, and drive breakthroughs and live the choice lifestyle you deserve. So if you like content like that, reviews like this, case studies like this that I'm always doing, then hey, definitely give the video a like and also consider subscribing to the channel and smash that bell too, because you'll be notified whenever I drop new videos, which is pretty much almost daily. All right, so like I said, this is a case study review on the CB Passive Income course. Paid 47 bucks, ran traffic, and this is exactly what happened. All right, so let's get into it. All right, first of all, let's go through some basics. Creator, Patric Chan, full-time marketer for about 12 years. He's been the author of a lot of best-selling books. He's been a keynote speaker, sold a whole lot of money and worth of online products. He's been doing this thing since 2013, been in the game since the same time as Russell Brunson, who's the CEO and founder of ClickFunnels. So he's definitely legit in the game, definitely a big-time guy, definitely knows what he's talking about. All right. What is CB Passive Income? Basically, it's an affiliate marketing system where you can clone everything that he has, his web pages, his product promotions, his email marketing, and everything else for you so you can use it yourself. And basically, it involves giving away software, courses, a bunch of different stuff in exchange for leads, and then sending them email updates and trainings, which he does for you. He'll send this list of emails of different various products and courses, most of them ClickBank related stuff. And if they click on it and buy from his emails, then you will be the one that gets the commissions. That's basically how it works. So essentially, all you have to do is just run traffic and then get paid, right? All right, so let's see. So the pricing on the entire system is about 47 bucks a month. There's a few upsells he has: the Inbox Pro version, which is 97 bucks, and the Mass Bot Profits, which is $99. All right, so this is basically the inside of the dashboard here. You see the welcome, where he welcomes you to what to do. You got some training here, how to set up the web pages so that when people click on it, you promote it, you run traffic, people click, they opt in, he gets the emails, then when they click on the offers and buy, you get paid from ClickBank. So it's supposed to be just that simple. And then your unique link with the different various offers that you can promote, the different stuff that he has. And then this is the Inbox Pro version. They're basically saying that when you get the email leads, they'll also go into your autoresponder as well, because if not, they just go into his system, which is the one that we're on right now. Then you got an advanced tracking guide. You have some reports that you can run, leads, and things like that. All right, so let's get into what happened. So essentially what I did was, I was curious and I was like, I wonder if this works, So I basically took one of his capture pages. Basically, it was actually this first one here. If you go to unique link, I basically took this 5-minute instant funnel workshop, and then what I did was I ran some traffic to it. So I bought some solo ads, all right? So I bought solo ad traffic from 2 vendors that I've used before that send pretty good, decent traffic, right? And so what happens was I put in a tracking link using ClickMagick. And so here's my ClickMagick deal here, and it was basically these 2 cats here. As you can see, I ran and got about 180 clicks on this one solo ad vendor, and then 131 clicks on this solo ad vendor. So it was about 311 clicks, right? So 311 clicks, and then I got about 111 leads, and you can kind of see that here if you go to let's see, under reports, you can see raw clicks. So you can see all the clicks that happened. This was between May 26th and May 27th, basically. And if you go to lead details, you can see all the leads that you got here, all right? And so basically after doing that, it was basically a 35% opt-in rate, which is not bad. It's pretty good. And then what happens is that he'll send emails to them. And what I also did was I also opted into the page, into the page myself, so that I could see the emails that he was getting, right? That the leads that I sent to them that they're getting. So I want to go through the experience that they're going through. And so I was able to get the emails that he was sending, and he pretty much sends an email almost every day. As a matter of fact, you can see them here. So he was pretty much sending emails almost every single day. Let's see if we can kind of get in a better look. So you can see some of the headlines on the emails that he sent, right, and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. But basically, after 17 days of follow-up emails, so far at the time of this video, there's been no sales, right? And I think the only way you can know, because you're not going to see that anywhere here, like there's no way here where he tells you about your sales or anything like that, right? You got lead details, you got advanced tracking, but there's really no anything here that I can find that basically tell it. So basically, I would just go to ClickBank to see if there's any sales, right? So you probably can't see it as well, but basically, on the 27th here, you can see 230 hops. So that's basically all the traffic that was being driven to that page. And as far as I can tell, if I go to order form sale conversions, let's see our initial sales, right? This is the CB passive income, 252, right? There's really been no sales as far as I can tell, right? So at least ClickBank's not telling me I've gotten any sales. So no sales that I know of. So that's that. So I want to talk about a few things that are my thoughts and concerns after having done this. It was a simple test to see what would happen over time. One thing is, can you trust really getting paid in this system, right? Granted, it's only 17 days. Maybe it takes time, right, for people to really build a relationship, of course, and to buy. I get that. But 17 days feels like quite a bit of time, you know, depending on what it is you're promoting. And ultimately, I just wondered if you can trust getting paid. Like, I don't know for a fact if he's actually paying me, if they're actually going and clicking on the links and I'm getting the one getting credit. Ultimately, you don't know these things because you don't own the system, right? You're highly dependent that this one guy is doing everything right and you're going to get paid when someone clicks. And then I was like kind of wondering, how much traffic do you really have to send to make sales, right? That was 130 something, 300 clicks. That's quite a bit. That was like a couple $100 in traffic and no sales. Like, how much would you have to send to make sales? And that is concerning only because ultimately I can't track it. You know, that's what really I don't like, is that the fact that you cannot track it. You can't track the leads, you can't track the conversions, you can't track who's clicked on any emails, you can't track how many sales you're probably making or who made it there. You can't track any of these things because you don't own the system, right? And so even here he has this advanced link tracking, but you don't control it once again, right? I want to put my ClickMagic links on here and be able to track it and know what's happening. You can't do that ultimately. In fact, I think I asked them and said, hey, is there a way? So here's an email that I had actually sent earlier about, you know, whether or not you can actually put pixels and tracking in the system. And for whatever reason, I can't find like the response they gave me. They sent me back a response and basically said, no, you can't do it. Our system doesn't allow it. You have to use our own advanced tracking system. So for me, that's like no good, because that's one of the biggest things that I've learned ultimately as an online marketer is if you cannot track where your leads are coming from, where your clicks are coming from, and where your conversions and sales are coming from, you have no business. You have no way to know what's working and what's not working. Therefore, you cannot scale. And that's huge. And I think this one thing that's a big deal for me now. On top of it, he's like, the email copy I thought was good, right? I mean, there was a lot of stuff you can learn here just by clicking on the emails. And I like some of the stuff that he had here. So you could basically swipe it and learn just by clicking on here and finding out, you know, reading what he has here and then kind of getting an idea of how to structure your own emails, right? So I kind of like that. And it's a decent starter system, you know, for if you're a beginner. But here's the thing that I wonder about. What happens when you quit the system, right? When you quit and no longer want to pay the 47 bucks per month, what happens? I imagine those email leads still belong to him. Your links will no longer work if they're ever working at all, and all the sales are going to be going straight to him, right? You basically brought him traffic, you didn't like the way it's working, you quit, he keeps all your leads, and everything, and he's making sales, right? I kind of don't like that. And then on top of it, let's say you do want to take the leads with you, because you can come to the system and download your leads, right? And I try to do that and upload it to GetResponse, and guess what happened? GetResponse sends me this email and says, hey, we kind of analyzed the email addresses you were trying to send us, and it looks like there's a huge part of it is similar to a list that's already on a GetResponse account. Wow. So a lot of that might have to do with the fact that maybe it was solo ad based leads, which to me aren't the super most highly valued quality leads. But either way, that kind of sucks, right? I mean, I can't even use these leads, so he basically owns everything when you quit. And so yeah, like I said, you most likely can't take them with you depending on how you acquire your leads. And then the other thing you think about is like if email marketing and follow up is the big deal, who really owns this list anyway? Who's sending the emails every single day? This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, not you. Not you. You ultimately have to be the one to send the emails. Why? Because you're the one that's going to build the relationship. You're the one that they're going to eventually trust and get to know and like and want to do business with, right? He's sending the emails for you, doing the work for you, but he's taking away all the value that you should be acquiring. That those relationship points, them bank relationship that you're supposed to be banking with your people, with your list, he's the one getting it, not you. So ultimately, how much can you really use that list at the end of the day, right? And he's like, one of the things he says is that it's really hard for beginners. Beginners need a system like this because you don't have any credibility and nobody knows you. I guess what? You can get credibility by providing service and value. And it does not matter if you are a beginner or not. You show up, provide service and value in a particular niche marketplace. Over time, people will recognize you and you will get leads and sales. Think about it. How did he get started? How does anybody get started online? You got to start from zero. You got to start from somewhere, and if they did it, you can do it too. Check this out, right? The other day I made about 250 bucks, $250 sale, right? Right? So I'm making some money, right? But I'm still generally a beginner in terms of like growing an audience on my YouTube channel. It's under 1,000 subscribers. It's super small. But guess what though? I'm constantly providing value there, service that helps people enough so that somebody's gonna pay me, right? And I don't know, once again, I don't know if that came from emails. I don't know where it came from because I'm stupid and I didn't track anything. So I'm in the process of trying to implement tracking in my business. But ultimately, you can do it too. Emails, you can write emails too. There are a lot of programs have it set up where literally they do the swipe copy for you. You just put it in there, retweak it a little bit, there you go. Or you jump on someone's list like a Patric Chan and you learn how he's writing his emails. What is he writing every single day? How does he set it up? It's not hard. These people aren't geniuses, right? This is something you can definitely learn, okay? So ultimately, if you ask me, like I said, it was a great opt-in rate that I got, but I didn't make any sales after almost about more than 2 weeks. It's a simple system of offers and emails that's done for you, but hey, to create sales online, but it handicaps you, right? Think about this. What he's basically saying is that, for example, he's saying that if you signed up for a college course, he's saying that, hey, I'll do the homework for you. I'll go to all the classes for you. I'll do all the assignments. I'll do all the projects. I'll take the final exam. I'll do everything for you. All you got to do is pay for the course, right? You pay for the college course. He does all the work. And at the end of the day, you get a paper certificate. But you got nothing but just a certificate. He has all the skills and training that he learned from it that he can go and make money with. You got nothing. So that's why I'm kind of like with these done for you systems, right? Like after I've seen it now, I mean, ultimately you got nothing, right? You ran traffic, but he's the one that's writing the emails. He's the one building the relationship. He's the one that basically owns a list. If you quit, he owns and makes all the sales, right? What are you getting at the end of the day? At the end of the day, to me, if you're asking me, I just think I prefer that if you can, just learn the basics. Do it yourself. Treat it like you were getting into a college course. Put your head down and just learn the basics and take it one step at a time. Right, my little boy, he's like learning how to ride a tricycle. And what if I try to baby him and do everything for him and put the training things on there? No, I'm like, boy, get on that bike and learn. You're gonna fall over. It's expected. It's expected. It's part of the game, right? But guess what? You get up, keep trying. Get up, you keep trying. Guess what? Now he can ride around that thing and he's a pro with it. I never gave him the training wheels. He didn't need them. He didn't know that they existed, right? So I think at the end of the day, hey, I have rated this thing 4.5 stars before. I give it 3 stars because, hey, it still can make money for the beginner, but ultimately, I think you give up a lot of control, a lot of learning, a lot of opportunity to build your skill set that I don't think it's worth it. But at the end of the day, it's really a decision that you have to decide to do. So hope this was valuable for you. This was my case study. This is kind of what I learned from using the CB passive income. For me, it was very helpful to kind of get an idea of these done for you systems and really where they fall, in my own opinion, in terms of how can it really impact and help a beginner. I so hope this was helpful. Hopefully it gave you some ideas and made me clarify some things. If you did, hey, definitely give the video a like. Consider subscribing to the channel up there. And hey, if you want to know what my recommended system or training of how to make money online is, it's one that will train you how to have the skills to make money, how to drive traffic, how to present an offer that converts, and how to follow up, right? That I think that ultimately it'll take you some time. It's not an overnight thing, I promise you, but ultimately will build the skill sets necessary to gain you freedom long term. And if you want to check that out, hey, I'll leave the link in the description below. And I got a few bonuses along with that too. So, and if you want to learn more videos and training how to make money on this channel, check out this one right here. I think you'll like it. So, till the next exciting episode, my friend, be blessed, stay hungry. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.